Have you ever wondered who Tom Bombadil really is? In a world filled with mighty wizards, epic battles, and legendary artifacts, there is one character who stands out to be the true enigma. Tom Bombadil is this whimsical, mysterious, and seemingly all-powerful character that has puzzled Tolkien fans for decades. Is he a Vala, a Maya, or something entirely different? So why don't you join me as we delve deep into the lore of Middle-earth to uncover the secrets behind Tolkien's most puzzling character? Old Tom Bombadil is a merry fellow, bright blue his jacket is and his boots are yellow. Tom Bombadil is introduced in the Fellowship of the Ring when Merry and Pippin were captured by Old Man Willow, an ancient tree in the old forest. Tom rescues them with just a simple command, and this makes him so fascinating to the hobbits. Who is this mysterious, whimsical, and seemingly all-powerful Tom Bombadil? Well, according to his wife Goldberry, he is. But that is not the answer I'm looking for, and since you are watching this video, neither are you. Tom Bombadil becomes even more mysterious when he interacts with the One Ring. Unlike anyone else, he is unaffected by its power. When he puts it on, he doesn't disappear, and he can even vanish the ring into thin air. Later on, when Frodo wears the ring, he can still see him. The more I read about Tom Bombadil, the more intrigued I become. Who is he? How did he came to be? We know he is the eldest, called Iarwen ben Adar in Sindarin, meaning oldest and fatherless. He is there since the beginning of Middle-earth and will remain until the end, just as told at the Council of Elrond. Many theories attempt to explain Bombadil's true nature. Let's explore the most discussed ones, and at the end I will share you my definitive answer on who Tom really is. One theory is that he could be one of the Valar or the Maiar, these angelic beings who helped with the creation of Arda. And this seems plausible because he was there since the beginning, before the awakening of the elves. This theory even aligns perfectly with him being oldest and fatherless. But in this theory, I rather think that he would be a Maya instead of a Valar, since we know all the Valar by name. If some of the Valar couples would live under the skies in the old forest, none of them would fit the profile of both Tom and Goldberry. So I rather think that he is a Maya, because there are many unknown Maiar living in Arda that we don't know of. But there is one huge elephant in the room, or should I say, a ring. Tom is unaffected by this one ring. Unlike Sauron, Saruman, or even Gandalf, they are all affected by it. So the theory of Tom being a Maya or even a Vala has its merits, it does. But it falls short in several areas. This brings us to an even grander speculation. Could Tom Bombadil be Eru Ilúvatar himself, the almighty god of Ea? This fits the idea of him being oldest and fatherless, since he was there since the beginning, before time itself. And it would also explain why the One Ring has no effect on him. But this theory falls short because Tolkien himself stated in letter 181, and I quote, "There is no embodiment of the One, of God, who indeed remains remote, outside of the world, and only directly accessible to the Valar or rulers." So since Eru Ilúvatar cannot have a physical embodiment in the world, Tom living in the old forest disguised as Eru Ilúvatar himself is just impossible. The next theory suggests that Tom Bombadil represents J.R.R. Tolkien himself. While this is a charming idea, it's simply not true. As Tolkien clarified in letter 180, he wrote, "I am not Gandalf, being a transcendent sub-creator in this little world. As far as any character is like me, it is Faramir, except that I lack what all my characters possess, courage." Tolkien identified most with Faramir, a man who shares his values and his dreams, not with Tom Bombadil. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the theory that answers the question, who is Tom Bombadil? Well, he is a creation from the music of the Ainur, a side product of the creation of Arda, like Ungoliant who came into being from darkness, or the nameless things that dwell deep beneath Khazad-dûm. Bombadil could have been an unintentional creation from the music of the Ainur. When the Ainur sang Arda into existence, Tom could have been created through the music as a spirit connected to the world and its natural beauty. This theory fits perfectly with everything we know, him being oldest and fatherless, even predating the Dark Lord coming from outside. Him being a spirit connected to the world could also explain why he is immune to the powers of the One Ring, and would also explain why he is so deeply connected to the nature. Just as told at the Council of Elrond, Bombadil will fall, lost as he was first. He was there since the beginning, since the creation of the world, and as a spirit connected to the world, he will only cease when the world itself is destroyed. So my belief is that Tom Bombadil is a creation from the music of the Ainur itself, a whimsical spirit connected to the world. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Since you made it this far into the video, I can see that you love digging into the lore, into mysteries in Middle-earth, and I have one ready here for you. If you ever wondered if Gothmog, the Lieutenant of Morgul, is actually Gothmog, Lord of Balrogs re-embodied, click here to continue the journey.